Hello, Mr. Bobbington. I wasn't actually going to come on tonight, but I haven't done any modelling all day, and I just don't know. I didn't feel like it, and then all of a sudden I did, and now I'm here. Now we've got 4 viewers already. 54 seconds, and there's 4 viewers. It's a world record. Actually, I don't know if that's a world record. I don't know if I've done faster than that before or not. But you probably gathered from the title. I'm going to do. I had a parcel arrive today with my latest purchases in, and I shall be opening those momentarily. It's quite good because I've got such an awful memory, partly from the drugs I'm on. But so when I buy stuff, I forget what I've bought. I forget all about it. And the reason it's a double-edged sword is because when it drops through in the post, like it has today, I honestly don't know what's in there. I think I can probably say there's a car kit in there. And I'm not sure. There's a possibility there's a magazine as well, because I buy a lot of magazines. So you see, the rest is anybody's guess. Now, the reason it's a double-edged sword is because at the same time, I also get messages from the gentleman I buy my items from, like I did only half an hour ago. I got the latest message and said that Tacom's. And look, I can. So this parcel came today, and the message says, just to let you know, that the Tacom 135th Bandwagen, is that, I don't know if I'm saying that right, BV206S APC, which is Army talk for Armoured Personnel Carrier, has arrived. And that's from Mr. Jolly. Well, that's from his wife Leslie, actually. She signed it. And so there was £40 I'd forgotten about. But it's a good kit from what I've seen of it. Tacom do good kits, and this one looked really nice. I was drawn to it. So it should be good. Now the thing is, I can remember certain things like that. I can remember what a kit looks like, and then there's other elements that's just completely lost. So if I buy a kit, I can remember the kit, but I'll forget that I've bought it. So there's times where I've bought an item twice because I didn't realise I'd already bought it the first time, which is a bit silly. Oh, it's a bit sparse tonight, isn't it? Only 3. We dropped down. We must have lost one. We have a casualty. So let's move this out of the way, and we'll have a look in the box and see what I actually got. My brush rack's getting a bit low. I'll have to take the address label off. Obviously, with all the billions of fans I have. Yeah. So it's quite a big box, but it's not very heavy. So that would indicate that there's probably more kits in here than anything else. Because if it was books and tools and stuff, I'm just going to take the address label off. typically kits that Mike Jolly's packaging is normally really good. Their packaging team does a tremendous job. I'm just trying to find where the opening is on this. I don't like just jabbing straight into the cardboard, because obviously there is a chance that there's some sort of paper, a magazine in there, or even I need to find out now which is the hinge side. There we go. Right, here we are. Take that out. Oh, a coaster. Cool. Use them for putting me cups of coffee and that on. So, let me try and reach over and do that, and we'll put them over one at a time. So we have a lovely couple of airbags and the quadruple set as well, and the trio. Oh right, yeah, I remember this now. So I got the German staff car. Now then, why did I get the German staff car? So there were a couple of things that brought me to this. Firstly, I've always been wanting to build a diorama, and as many of you know, Mini Arts dioramas are in 1/35 size, and cars like this are not generally in 1/35 size, because to me I do the bulk of the cars and, you know, Revel, but they're all 1/24. So to get one in scale, you're okay if you want a tank or something, because they're all 1/35. But if you want a car for a period diorama, you've pretty much hard to choose. So I got this. Now also I noticed it says it's got 269 parts, 46 PE parts. That seems an awful lot of parts for a small car. It really does. I don't know how many parts a car normally has, but I'd say it's way under 269. Let's have a look. So, I don't know, I bet there could be 269 there. Oh, Christ. Yeah, there's 269 there. That's pretty much a guarantee looking at the size of them. So that would explain that. Oh my dear Lord. Tweezers needed for them then. There's, oh man. That's not going to be a quick build. I thought that would be a quick build and all. Oh, you've built one, have you, Bobbington? Loads of parts in that kit. I've half built mine. Is it a nice kit to build, or is it really... Looking at some of them parts, they look very, very fiddly. I'm guessing there's glass in there, or the glass is in there. There's the PE. That's very small as well. No, the glass is there, so that must be the chassis of some sort. No, there is no chassis though. I don't really want to open it up, so I'm gonna cheat now. Mr. Bobbington, what's in the white box? I don't want to break into it just yet. I will review it at some point, but yeah, I will review it at some point. But we can have a look at the instructions just for a. We've got some cars like that on this estate. Right, so yeah, we've got. Let's just have a look. It's saying here, wasn't it? Wow, look at that engine though. Look at the detail in that engine. They've really gone to town on it, haven't they? Yes. Very nice. I can't remember how much I paid for that. So if you want to get one of these, I paid £24 for that. Interesting. So that's number one. Number two is I got some of this perfect plastic putty. Keep hearing about it. I'm normally always the one. I've been buying stuff like this. I bought this recently, and somebody told me that I came back from the shop, and somebody told me that it was an awful one. So it literally, I don't think I've even had the lid off it. I might sell that as a job lot with some other stuff on eBay. So I got this one instead. Apparently, it's very good because you got you can thin the nozzle or something, and it's much easier to work with. So yeah, and I paid £6 for that, according to that. Then I got this one, which according to the label I paid £11 for, and that includes second-class postage. But it all came together. So, and this is the photo etch parts complete guide. You know, I bet I sound stupid, but I love to see a battleship like that in its plastic colouring with all the photo etch on like that. I think it looks really nice. You see these kits here, you've got these little planes with their little bits of just phenomenal. You know, if I was to build one like that, I think that's what I'd do. I'd have the proper decking like there, but then I'd have the just the photo etch, and I wouldn't paint it. I did showing you how to make a little hinge there by the looks of it, a W hinge. And we've got track links being made there. Oh man, going to be silver bearing solder. Yeah. So yeah, I'll have a look through that. Get some tips. Photo etch is not my strong point, I'd say that. Damage and dents. Oh yeah, there's some interesting stuff in there, sure. Plastic sanding needles, they look cool. I thought I'd ordered some of them actually. I'll have to have a look. They might even be in this box. So yeah, there we go. Again, as I say, I'll be looking through all these in more detail in a review of sorts. Another one of those. Another one of those. I just need the knife again because the box is very well secured. I've got to be careful I don't cut into my legs here. What have we got here? Oh yes, I knew I had. So there they are. I got the assorted pack. So I shall use them and get back to everyone and let them know how good they are. No, there's no PE for the HMS Victory in the set. If you're on about Airfix's set, you can buy it separately, I think. I certainly didn't get any PE in it. So I think, is that what you're asking? And I also got these after David Price, who's one of the admins on this channel. I got the multi set of these because he sent me the slightly thinner ones, and I really liked them. So I got myself some of these ones you can bend. And there is extra fine 400 and 600 in here. Don't know which is which. Just feeding through that, I'd say the yellow's the 400 and the red's the 600, but that's just a wild guess because I'm good at wild guesses. So we'll pop that one there. Then we have yes, the 1/32 polycarp off, which is interesting because shortly before I was removed from a group, we'll say no more on that. Well, not removed, not allowed back in. Got to get it right. So shortly before that, they were doing a Polycarpov build, and I couldn't take part because at the time I didn't have the money to buy one. So they were building the then brand new mini art ones. No, not mini art. They were building the new ICM one, the new ICM kit that had come out. So anyway, I left it. A then friend sent me one from America, a 1/72 scale. It was very, very tiny. It's packed away at the moment. And I wanted to build this one because I watched the other lads building it, and I really liked the look of it. So anyway, Reveler brought theirs out, and this was paid £28 for this. and I believe it is the same kit in here that ICM released. So obviously we'll look at that in more detail in a later review. But yeah, I like the look of it. So definitely be looking to slot that in somewhere for a build. So make sure everything is right. We've got a liquid pigment set for wings and fuselages detail emphasizer, suitable for brush and airbrush. So we've got a blue burned exhaust, pane, grey liner, black liner, and landing gear dust. And this is live colour, and they're going to be them little horrible white pots, I bet, that are stood up. I know, because I had a live colour. I haven't actually used any of their stuff. I've got it up there. Look, I bought. Where are we? These are live colour, and I haven't actually opened any of them to look at them. But just trying to see if they're oh, sorry. Yeah, and they come stood up like that in little holes. So it looks like I've got a little live colour collection starting up over there. I forget what them ones were. Wood, yeah. They were wood effects that I bought there. And these are wings and fuselages. Hopefully you can use them on more than blue planes. I did not notice that in the picture when I bought it. If so, that's going to be a bit of a bummer because I don't think I've got many blue planes. And then we have, yes, the Ed Roth 57 Chevy Bel Air. I saw this in a picture, loved the look of it. It's got this black and white striped roof, which looks absolutely amazing. Might be a bit of a pig to do, but yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. Again, not going to open it on here because these are all stuff I want to cover. It's like he's got a copper dashboard. All stuff I want to cover in the reviews of them. So there we go. That's a nice. And then is that it? Oh no, I've got. I was just saying they're a bit thin. I get these. Mike Jolly does these at they're roughly about £1 each. Some of the smaller ones are less than £1. The bigger you go up, they go up over £1, and then the bigger still, and you're in sort of a couple of quid. And I've got 2 000s, 2 00s, and 1 number 2. And these are Italeri brushes, and I really, I order stuff from Mike about once every 3-4 months, and every time I order about 6 of these brushes, and I've still got 1, 2, I've got about 3 left from the last lot. So, they get lost or they get damaged, because they're only they're only £1 as opposed to these ones, which I have to wear. You know, I have to treat with kid gloves because they're like 16 quid each. And I've really got to be careful with how I use those. So these are my like detail painting figures, nothing else. But these are really good, and they keep their shape well as well. I mean, I've done showing people the other day how to get the shape back on them. I mean, look at that. That one was really badly. I treated that quite badly, but look at the. I've got a lovely point back on that with my patented drinking straw cover, and I just stand them on there. So yeah, there we go. Those are my little goodies that have arrived. Just pop them. So, got to sort all this out now. Now that I've done that, I've got to sort all this out because they're all over the place. I have quite a strict. I don't like them when they're just all over the place. I like them everything to have a little bit of. I know my desk is sometimes in a mess, but if we just, that's it. Just pop them all in there like that. There we go. Anyway, right, I digress. So, yeah, I think that's it. Chevy. So we had the Chevy, the i62. That won't fit. Will that fit on that rack there? Put that car down there. Night Rider can go there. I should sort this out later, not while I'm on your time. So, thanks for dropping by to see that box being opened. All the excitement. Oh dear. And oh yeah, so we just have a quick look at the chat. I forgot about that. So yeah, Bob's looking for PE for the HMS Victory, and he can't find any. So if anyone else out there knows of any photo etch for the HMS Victory, I'm assuming it's the Airfix version, Bob. If it's the and it's Airfix version, if you could get in touch with this channel or Bob himself, his name is Damn Ducks Bobbington 1B Airfix 180th. Are you sure that's not 180? I think that might be 180. Give me a couple of seconds to check. Yeah, it's 180 then, not 180. If it was 180, crikey, that'd be big. Yeah, so if anyone can find that, then get in touch with him or get in touch with the channel, or leave a comment below, and he will get the message, and preferably leave some sort of link so that he can follow it through to where it is. I don't know of any, but I would be surprised if there's none. I really would. I too will get onto it, Bob. I will have a look for that, and if I come up with anything, I will let you know. Anyway, with that said, thanks for watching. All the stuff you've seen that I got tonight was bought from Model Kits for Less on Facebook. which is owned by Mike Jolly, which is MJ Models and Hobbies, I think it is. MJR Models and Hobbies. I don't know. You can find model kits for less anyway. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and bye for now. Cheery bye. It makes you want to build something. Well, that's the plan. Yeah, the i16 is going to be nice.